Political up-down can be observed in the state of Jharkhand, and recently the floor test has taken and Champai Soren-led JMM has passed the floor test. So this phrase and this term floor test can be seen so much in news. So we will be focusing on what is floor test. Hello and welcome to the In Focus series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha, and in today's episode we will be looking into the aspect of what is floor test, that is the Jharkhand Champai Soren wins floor test. So about the points of discussion, first of all, what is news, then what is floor test, what is its procedure, what is the government discretion with regard to the floor test, what is composite floor test, and in the end prelims MCQ. Topic is of relevance from GS paper 2, that is polity section. You should be able to know that what is floor test and what are its various features. The news talks about, with 47 votes, Champai Soren government wins trust vote in Jharkhand. So as of now, what is happening is that Jharkhand, in the state of Jharkhand, the former chief minister of Jharkhand, that is Hemant Soren, has resigned. So there was a political vacuum in the state legislative assembly and in the state. So the floor test took place, and the JMM led and Champai Soren led JMM wins the floor test, and they have got 47 votes. And if we talk about the Jharkhand Legislative Assembly, then it has 81 seats, and anyone to come to power needs 41 seats. So floor test or the trust vote has been passed with 47 votes. Now, the new Champai Soren government has won the trust vote on the floor of the Jharkhand Assembly recently, and 47 Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, that is the name of the political party JMM, led alliance legislators voted for the motion and 29 against the motion. So the legislators who voted, 47 were in favor of the motion while 29 were against the motion. Now, what is the background? That the former chief minister of Jharkhand, Hemant Soren, has resigned from his post of the chief minister of Jharkhand because of the alleged land scam case and the enforcement directorate arrest. So a vacuum was created in the state, and after which the floor test took place, and in the floor test with 47 votes, 41 needed to form the government, and with 47 votes the JMM has won the trust vote or the floor test. Now what is a floor test? Now what happens is that if the chief minister has resigned, it means that the party in power has resigned in a state. Now when the chief minister has resigned, so if the chief minister has resigned, so as of now there is no chief minister, for example. So to fill this vacuum, if there is any political party in the state which has the majority, then that political party will come and form the government. There can be other aspects also, that if there is no political party has the majority, and there are 2 to 3 parties, then governor of the state can also call for coming and showing the strength, that is, if any political party has the required strength, then that political party can come and pass the floor test or the trust vote. So what do you mean by the term floor test? So it is a measure to check whether the executive is enjoying the confidence of the legislature or not. Because if anyone needs to form the political party or the party in majority, or has to be on the post of the chief minister of a state, now that is a constitutional post. So to be on the constitutional post, one needs to prove its majority on the floor, and that majority can only be proven when the executive can prove that yes, they enjoy the confidence of the legislature, because there need to be a certain number that needs to be in one's favor or in one's support to be on the winning side. So it is a measure through which it can be checked that whether the executive is enjoying the confidence of the legislature or not. Because if the executive is enjoying the confidence, then they will have the required numbers, and if the legislators do not enjoy the confidence, then they will not have the required numbers and they will not be able to form the government. Then it is a constitutional mechanism, and chief minister in a state is appointed by the governor of the state, and it can be asked to prove majority on the floor of the legislative assembly of the state. So if any political party wants to form its government, then that political party needs to prove its strength, needs to prove its majority, and needs to prove that they have the required numbers that they can form the government. Now, what is the procedure? So, if we talk about from the constitution perspective, then chief minister is appointed by the governor, the way prime minister is appointed by the president, and if a single party secures the majority of the seats in the house, the governor appoints the leader of the party as the chief minister. So, there is one scenario that in that scenario, now imagine that there are three political parties, and out of the three political parties, one political party has got the majority votes. So then the governor of the state will ask the political party or the leader of the political party to come and form the government. Then if majority is questioned, then leader of the party which claims majority has to move a vote of confidence. Now if there is no single party which has the majority, then the parties which are in the contest to form the government, then they will be asked that if they have the required numbers, then so they can come and they can form their government, and they can pass the vote of confidence or the floor test or the trust vote. And the chief minister has to resign if they fail to prove their majority. And if the political party in power, that is the government in power, so if the government in power is not able to pass the confidence motion, is not able to pass the floor test, is not able to pass the trust vote, then the chief minister of the state has to resign. Then the government will fall down, because it is also a measure to keep a check on the executive. It is also a measure to keep a check on the government. Now, what is governor's discretion with this regard to floor test? So, when no party gets a clear majority, so out of all the parties, no party has the clear majority, then the governor can use his discretion in the selection of the chief ministerial candidate to prove the majority as soon as possible. Now, if there is no clear majority so the governor here can choose his or her discretion and can call for the political party to form its government or to pass the floor test. Now, what is composite floor test? So, composite floor test is conducted only. There is an extreme word which talks about only. So, composite floor test is conducted only when more than one person stakes claim to form the government. Now, imagine that there are two people who are claiming that they have the required number and they want to perform the floor test. So, in this case, the composite floor test is performed. When the majority is not clear, the governor might call for a special session to see who has the majority. Now, here also the governor has an important role, because it is the governor who will call the required people to come up and to pass the floor test, to pass the trust motion or the trust vote, and to see who can form the government. And majority is counted based on those present and voting. So, in the special session, all the people who will be present there, so the people who are present there will be voting, and the person who has the majority will form the government. Now, in that case of voting in the special session, the people who are present will vote and whoever will form the majority. So, this is how the present scenario of Jharkhand has happened. So, the Champai Soren led JMM has passed the floor test. It means that the JMM will form the government. Now, in the end, a prelims MCQ, and this is a PYQ of the year 2014, and this is with regard to the discretionary powers of the governor of a state. So, there are 4 powers given. So, first is sending a report to the President of India for imposing the President's rule. Second, appointing the ministers. Third, reserving certain bills passed by the state legislature for consideration of the President of India. Fourth, making the rules to conduct the business of the state government. So, these are 4 powers, discretionary powers of the governor, and you have to select the correct code. 1 and 2 only, 1 and 3 only, 2, 3 and 4 only, 1, 2, 3 and 4 only. So, give me the answer in the comment section. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing, and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.